Modern Family might seem like an easygoing comedy about three families in the Great L of A, but ironically, there is much more to it than may first appear. Or, at least I think there is. Maybe I'm biased as I grew up with this show, coming home on a Friday after school looking forward to the latest episode each week. It's something that I look back on with fond memories, especially now that I'm rewatching the series. But, before we analyse some of the deeper meaning in the show, if you like what you're seeing here on the channel, and you fancy seeing a bit more, then consider subscribing, so that you get notified for my subsequent videos. This is the third in the Finding Meaning series now, having previously looked at The Last of Us and John Wick 4, and I can assure you, there is more of it to come. Now, let's start with the two unique things about Modern Family that make it stand out, and provide the opportunity for a little bit of a deep dive into some of the potential meaning. Firstly, we have the couch scenes, where family members do a bit of a one-on-one with the camera, and secondly, we have the somber tones at the end of each episode, adding an air of poignancy. Let's start by analysing the couch scenes. Breaking the fourth wall, these scenes provide some perspective on the respective families, airing out some dirty laundry, but also expressing some personal thoughts. They provide a platform for reflection. I think that when Socrates said that the unexamined life is not worth living, he had not envisaged watching a comedy television show on Disney+, but nevertheless, I am sure he would have been more than happy to do so, because these scenes provide exactly what he thought everyone should do: reflection. Contemplating what one thinks and does is almost a necessity to a good life, and Modern Family leads by example in this domain. Whether it's Phil acknowledging his insecurities, or Hayley recognising her shortcomings, they add an air of reality and genuineness to something that is perhaps by nature a far cry from that. And on a similar note, we come to the second meaningful part of the series, the sombre tones ending out each episode. Whilst the majority of us watch Modern Family for either a laugh or an air of familiarity, I think most of us are struck when the show takes a more serious tone that is humble and sombre in delivery. Rounding out the episodes, they catch you a little off guard, and as the saying goes, it's art imitating life. Because our lives are rarely comprised of a smooth journey in the experience of just one mood, in the same way Modern Family doesn't pursue the evocation of just one emotion. Life is a four-dimensional topsy-turvy rollercoaster where the track ahead is barely visible. It's the surprise attack of a heart-feeling note about appreciating the little things, or cherishing your family, that more often than not capture a sunken feeling within the viewer. It goes that little extra inch, and it really does entrench that relationship between the show and its audience. Few remarkable standout events happen throughout the show, but the ending of each episode would have you thinking otherwise. And that, I believe, is because Modern Family treats the ordinary moments as if they were extraordinary. And maybe they are extraordinary, because what is a life where you are chained to only grandiose experiences? Sometimes just taking in a great view, hearing a song with some heavy tones of nostalgia, or just taking a family photo after having a mud fight in the backyard, can be extraordinary. All these little things throughout our lives, in and of themselves, are remarkable, because against the immense odds of the universe, we exist, and to truly exist means living every moment fully aware of that very fact, and this should never be forgot. If you want more of this content, I've linked the two previous episodes in the series in the description below. I really do want to use this as a platform for fruitful debate and discussion on seeing what lies a little below the surface of the content we so easily consume. If you have any thoughts on some of the meaning that is spread throughout the show, please put it in the comments below, and thank you for watching.